Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about 5 mistakes new programmers make. I believe everybody has made this mistake. I made this mistake. Most senior programmers made this mistake when they first started, which is absolutely normal. The first mistake I believe everybody makes is not deciding what to do. They have no idea what to do. They don't know if they want to be a software developer, a game developer, or a web developer. They have no idea. They just jump into whatever anybody tells them to do. Maybe someone just says, do this, do game development, do web development, but you have no idea what you really want. Or maybe you don't even want to go into development. What you actually want is designing or going to UI UX design or whatever. So this is what everybody makes most of the time. Is not deciding what to do. To just start from anywhere and then later in future realize what they actually want. Then have to go back, and that's like a waste of time. So the first thing you have to do before going into programming is know what programming is, know what you want. Know if you want to be a game developer, you want Android developer, you want to go into web development. Just decide that first. That's the first thing before deciding maybe what language they are used for or what you do after. And then that's all with that. The second mistake I believe everybody makes is not choosing and sticking with one language. I had it sticking because people choose one language, then later jump to another, then go to another language after that. So you have to choose one language first, stick to that language, understand that language, know everything about it, be able to solve lots of problems using that language. Like if someone should wake you up 1 a.m. in the midnight and be like, solve this particular problem using this language, be able to do it because you understand it. But most people make this mistake of going from Python to Java in a month, go to C++ because they find then jump over and over again. You have to pick one language. Or if you're going to web development, choose whether you're going for front end or back end. If you're going for back end, choose maybe you're using Python or you're using JavaScript. Pick one and stick to whatever you are doing and understand it very well before maybe you decide to learn another language. Be able to implement it very well. But people make that mistake a lot when they are new to programming. They jump from this one to that one, and it is not good. There are a lot of different languages to learn. There's Kotlin, there's Java, there's C++, there's Python. But you just have to pick one. Kotlin, you want to go for Android development. I think we use Kotlin. You can use Java and C++ and all. So you have to pick one and actually understand it before going into any other one. Okay, now let's go to the next mistake I believe everybody makes. The third mistake is not learning from the right place. A lot of people don't know where to learn actually. They don't know where to learn. They just go to different places and not stick to one place or go to where you can actually get enough information about what you want. There are a lot of places you can go on Udemy.com. There's actually most of the courses are paid for. You pay for them and then they are just little amounts and it's worth it. You get a lot of good tutors to teach you what you want to know. There's also Coursera. There are some free. I took a free JavaScript course on Coursera once before. So you just try Coursera. You check the videos. They are good tutors. They are good mentors to help you build your career. There's YouTube, which is free for everybody. You just search for the best channels to learn from. You can learn where you will learn. You search for maybe you're a game developer. You search for where to learn game development, and you get a lot of people to learn game development from different channels, different methods. You understand them, and it is free. And then there's freeCodeCamp. It's a website. You use it for. You can learn any programming language you want on freeCodeCamp. And I think it is absolutely free because I've actually never tried it myself, but I hear a lot of reviews and good reviews about them. And then there's also Codeacademy. It's almost the same as freeCodeCamp. You learn whatever programming language you want on Codeacademy. And if you feel like what you prefer is documentations, you can go to W3 schools. I use this a lot as well to learn the programming language you want. The Java, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, anything. You just go to W3 schools. And there's also MDN Yeah, I think it's MDN. I'm not really sure. I don't usually use it, but it's also very good. It's like W3 schools for documentations. I'm going to put the link to everything down below: freeCodeCamp, Codeacademy, and W3 schools. And also the fourth thing I feel like mistakes people make is not taking time. People don't take time on that particular thing they are learning. If you are learning to be a front-end developer, take your time. Spend time on HTML, spend more time on CSS, spend most time on JavaScript before going into maybe any React, any framework or anything. If you're going into Android development, take your time, learn it perfectly, understand it, able to confidently tell people you are a front-end developer, you're a game developer, because you understand everything, because you took your time with it. You're not rushing, jumping from one place to another, then rushing, feeling that you finish everything in a short while. No, take your time, months, years. The importance is that you get what you want, you understand everything you want. The fifth mistake is not implementing what you learned. If you learned HTML, you just go on YouTube, you learned a particular HTML tag or CSS, you learned that, but you code along when you see YouTube videos, but then you don't do it yourself. You don't take projects, you don't do anything, you just believe you know it already. No, that's not how it works. Whatever you're learning, you have to implement it, you have to use it, you have to be able to show what you've done, you have to make projects, maybe games, maybe simple projects on them, whatever it is. You'll be able to show what you've learned and that you understand what you've done. If you don't make projects or you don't implement these things, you will not know how good you are. You have to be able to understand the programming language properly. You'll be able to show that you know it. And that's all. That's like the 5 mistakes I believe everybody has made. I made them. Most programmers have probably made them, and you probably hear this a lot. Thank you for staying. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.